Hey guys, welcome back to Q&A. Well, welcome back to the channel, and it is, yes, time for Q&A number 12. So, before we get started, thank you guys so much for helping us reach 1,200 subscribers. By the time of this recording, we're nearly at 1,300, believe it or not. But that's amazing. Already we're making progress. But yeah, to all you guys who managed to put your questions in, this is it. I'll be answering all those questions in this video. If you didn't manage to put your questions in time, sorry, but I can only get to those who put their questions in. But there's always next Q&A, so and looking how close it is to the next target, it doesn't appear to be very far. If we can, it all depends on how far it takes to get to it. But you know, there's always hope for the next time. Anyway, though, Q&A number 12. Let's not waste any time. Sorry, it's a bit late. It really is kind of late when I think about it. But again, I've told you this in previous videos. I'm officially moving. So, I'm not. There is no official date when the move is. But what I can say, you'll expect there'll be a certain absence on videos, and that's why, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, though, so with that being said, I think we'll get right into it for the Q&A. So let's start off with G Amazing. He asked three questions. His first question says, "Where did you see your channel ending up when you started it?" Actually, I didn't think it'd go anywhere, to be honest, because I was doing my first ever video was the was actually I didn't know what it was gonna be. It was just meant to be my first video was meant to be like a gaming video of Goku versus Vegeta, where I did Raging Blast 2. That was my first ever video, and I didn't expect it to go anywhere with that. But that later became DBZ Bets, so that's something there. And it then later became a gaming channel, and I kept flip flopping between games. And eventually, it started with after a few game swaps, I ended up getting to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and that's how the whole custom thing started, and the whole subscriber count built it up from there. So but with the added help of the Beast Quest and the Linksy series to back it up, it gives a lot of good variety on the channel. So it all blooms like a flower over time. That's how I describe it. G Amazing, second question: how long do you think you'll be on YouTube from now? I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know if something happens that I have to quit YouTube. I will make sure to tell you guys. But as of right now, I'm not planning on going anywhere, which is a good thing. And you can expect to see more awesome content from me throughout the year. Let's see. Final question from G Amazing says, "What do you hope to do in the future of your channel?" As of right now, I'd say I want to make customs on Lego Skywalker Saga, and I say that's a hopeful future because we don't know how good the customizer is going to be. We can only stay hopeful. So as of right now, that is the hopeful future goal I have in store. G Amazing. But thanks for the questions. SVDD asked a few questions. Three questions. He said, "Can you play guitar?" I've actually tried a lot of variety of instruments. One of them was the guitar, and I did not too bad on it. I would say it wasn't perfect like Guitar Hero Thrill. It was not that bad either. Will you be playing Battlefront 2 anytime soon? I would easily say no. I'm not really that type of person for those type of games. Even though Star Wars is one of my things I like, and I like watching the gameplay of Battlefront, it's not for me. The whole Call of Duty or Halo or games like that with the shooters, I'm not really that type of person who plays those types of games. But when there are games like I always prefer if you're playing a Star Wars game, I would like to play like you see the actual body of the character, like Fallen Order or what's it called Force Unleashed, games like that. I'd say. Let's see. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? I think I've said Revenge of the Sith, and I've given my reason because I know it's bad. But it's funny. It's one of those so bad it's good movies where it's so funny and silly that you can have fun with it. And I would say the same for Phantom Menace as well. Even though the original three are iconic movies and they are easily better than them, But at the same time, it's like another scenario, like, the prequel trilogy is like so bad it's good kind of thing. Okay, and Attack of the Clones sunk the fan with that one, but at least it gave us Jango Fett, who was a better version of Boba Fett. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but to be honest, Jango Fett really did actually kill people, whereas Boba Fett, not counting comics, didn't really kill anybody. And you all know that's true if you watch the original trilogy. Anyway, Corin O'Keefe is next. He asked, let's see how many questions. I think he got 3. But he says, congratulations, thanks, man. Have you seen the Watchmen TV series on HBO? No, I haven't. But speaking of Watchmen, that is an upcoming Lego custom team I'll be doing. So stay tuned for that. Expect that. What do you think? Who do you think would win between Mr. Popo versus Mr. Mime? I would probably say Mr. Popo, as he's a DBZ character, and I mean Pokemon are powerful too, but when it comes to DBZ, they're in a world of their own. They're in the league of their own. So I'd say Mr. Popo. But that's 2 questions. That's all we've got from Corin. Only 2 questions from him. Moving on to the Raptor, he asked 2 questions. Did you see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? If yes, what do you think of it? If not, are you planning to see it? Definitely, I have not seen it, but it is a movie I would love to see. I've given Detective Pikachu a chance, and it blew me away. It was a very good movie, so I'm looking forward to seeing the Sonic movie, especially now they've updated Sonic's new look, so that's going to be cool to see. Question 2 from the Raptor, he says, who would you like to see play Wolverine in the MCU? Now Hugh Jackman is the best Wolverine ever. No one's gonna ever replace him. But knowing Disney, they probably will get someone to do the X-Men stuff. It's probably an eventuality. I'm not really that fond of actors on my mind, so has to be someone strong with an attitude. Gruff one. Boy. Let's see. This question requires a lot of thinking right now, so bear with me for a second. I'm trying to think of the movies that I've watched and stuff. I guess the one I'm thinking of right now is, and you could let me know what you think of this, but I think knowing how it works, that if they want to use knowing Disney, they probably want to use another famous name for this because they always like to do it. But I would say if they're going with the famous names, Jason Statham, I think his name. He's from the Fast and Furious movies, the Fast 7, I believe it is, where he plays one of the Shaw brothers. But he's also in the short film The Meg and stuff like that. As he's also the transporter guy. I think he would make a good Wolverine. He's very similar to Hugh Jackman. He's not as cool as him, I will admit that. That's just my personal opinion. But I think he could play off a good Wolverine. He hasn't got. He's a good, strong, well-built guy, I'd say. Not too well-built, like he's not like a big beefcake. But to be fair, Wolverine is not really a full-on beefcake too, and that's like someone like The Rock. I feel like is more beefy than Jason Statham. But what I'm saying is, so basically, I feel like, and Wolverine himself is not the beefiest of guys. There's other beefier guys than him, like Luke Cage and stuff like that. So I'd say Jason Statham would make a good Wolverine. Now, the only problem is Jason Statham is bald, but I can see a lot of makeup and stuff going a long way to sort that out and stuff like that. So, but to be fair, even if they make Wolverine bald, it doesn't really matter because what matters is the performance, and I think Jason Statham can really pull off that vibe in the end. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the subject. But thanks for the questions, Garrett, aka the Raptor. Moving on to the next questions. Scrolling too far down there. Bit up. Next questions from the River City Batman. He asked one question: which do you think is better, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, or Harry Potter? Harry Potter. Let's see. How would I put them in order? Harry Potter, Star Wars, DC, Marvel. That's just how I basically how you've done it. But from worst to least to best. I mean, I like Harry Potter, but if I was given a choice to see what or read a comic book of what, that's how I would do the order. So Harry Potter's least choice. I still appreciate what it is. Star Wars is something that I've always had a soft spot with. Uh, then you've got DC. Batman is my favorite DC character, and there's a lot of good characters in DC in general. So there are a close second. But of course, the crown achieving is Marvel right now. They're on top of their game. Even after Stanley's passing, they're still doing strong. As bad as Disney is, they won one of their crowning jewels is, or you could say Infinity Gems or Stones, is the Marvel stuff. They're doing really well on that, and they haven't really done any sort of downers anyway. I mean, I know a few of my YouTube mates have had their opinions on it, but overall there has been a lot of critical stuff that's been good about it there. So yeah, ignore my beep notification. But yeah, thanks River City, I appreciate it. Let's move along to Nightwing. It's split up in two. What movie are you most excited for in Marvel's Phase 4? Who is your top... Oh, that's 3 questions, he's just split it up a bit. So what movie are you most excited for in Marvel's Phase 4? Movie? I want to see... Yeah, I've already mentioned this one in a previous Q&A, I believe. And that was Thor Love and Thunder, because I'm interested to see what they do with Jane Foster. That's the one I'd be interested in. Who is your top 10 favorite MCU characters? This is no particular order because I haven't got time. I'll probably redo this in a video, but let's just say what they are. Tom Holland's Spider-Man, obviously. To be fair, I've recently I'll put Tom Holland there. Jeff Bridges is Obadiah Stane / Ironmonger. He's one of my personal favorites. Tony Stark is Iron Man, obviously. What else can we do? This is it. There's a lot of characters, so bear with us. Loki is gonna be in there, obviously. Hela as well. That's 5. And I just got to do the other hand. I'll do the same hand again. Let's see. Thanos, gotta be there. Nebula is one of my favorite characters. What else? We've got 3 left. 3 left. 3 to go. I haven't done any villains, have I? But to be fair, not many of the villains stand out a lot. Oh yeah, Vulture. Michael Keaton's Vulture, obviously. 2 slots left. Can we go for 4? I'll go 4. What the hell? I guess I'll say Captain America. I think Chris Evans did a good Captain America. So good that my brother-in-law likes him that much too. And speaking of Captain America, I am getting an action figure of him in the mail, so that's going to be cool. Looking forward to that. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. The final question is top 10 Superman villains. I don't know Superman that well, but I'll just list off ones I do know. Lex Luthor, Darkseid, Doomsday, Mr. You know how to pronounce his name, I don't. Livewire. That's 5. Metallo. Come on. I'm almost close to 10. I can do this. Metallo. I said Livewire. Killer Frost, I think is a... Wait, I think Killer Frost is a Superman villain. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. What else? So close. Just a few more. Come on, you can do this. This is so close. You're so close to doing this. Cyborg Superman. Cyborg. Yeah, I said Cyborg Superman. I guess I could say. I am not gonna say Nuclear Man, even though I'm sure he's different in the comics. But as of now, all you can think of is that movie version. I'm not going to say Nuclear Man, so scrap that. Lois Lane and Mercy Graves. Yeah, I'll say that. Oh, Brainiac. Debatable. Swap them around if you wish. But yeah, that's all the questions from Nightwing there. F5K8 says, who is your favourite Robin? Easily peasily, Dick Grayson. Well, Jason Todd is a badass. His anger gets the better of him, and his eventually turns into whining, and then it makes me annoyed with this guy. Tim Drake, he's still young, still new. He doesn't really stand out to me in any way. I mean, he's meant to be like, oh, if Jason Todd was bad, but he's a good guy to fix you up a bit. But he never really did anything special enough to really stand him out. Okay, he killed the Joker in the animated series, but that's the only thing relevant that I can see. I'm sure he's done a lot more in the comics, but as it stands, he's an okay character with a one good shot on the Joker. And I don't. Yeah, I know there's like Damian Wayne, but I didn't get much time to know Damian. I know there's Stephanie Brown, but again, didn't know much time about it. So I would say Dick Grayson. His whole he relates to Bruce with a similar origin. He's like the closest thing to a son, more close than Tim was. I know Tim had a father probably like that, but Dick lost his parents the same way, so it was nice to have that close relationship, and we get to see Dick grow into. He takes his own path and becomes a very powerful character, able to fight someone like Cyborg Superman. So it's awesome. But yeah, who is your favorite Robin suits? I don't really think there's much difference. Because they alter the suit so many times. I guess once again I'll say Dick Grayson because I see him the most. As of the other Robins, none of their suits really. I know Jason Todd's Robin suit looks more comic, has a lot more comic book traits, while Tim Drake shows off the more red. And I think I like Dick Grayson's Robin suit because it has like the similar comic book color scheme and pattern and all that, but they're still able to find ways to modernize it throughout the different incarnations. Did you enjoy Disney's run of Star Wars? Well, I haven't seen the finale movie and I haven't seen Last Jedi. I've only heard things. I've only seen The Force Awakens. But I'm actually gonna find a good time to get to that trilogy properly and have a good run through it. But I don't think it'll be better than the prequels or the original trilogy, in my opinion. That's just my thoughts. And Scott Dickerson wants to end it saying, "Yeah, no question at all." But I'm just gonna say I did notice you there, Scott. But yeah, there is the Q&A for Q&A number 12, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to that good stuff, hit notification bell right in the corner down below, so you can stay tuned for LEGO DC Superman's custom builds and first myself content on my channel. As for the LEGO Customs, continuing on the Doom Patrol series, again, I think I'm going to sleep now, if you can't tell by my face or anything like that, I'm worn out a bit. But yeah, I'll probably do, I'll try and get some more customs done today. Again, they are coming out slow, but it's all due to the move and stuff like that. But at least I got this Q&A done. I'm looking at the time, yeah, I managed to do it in the 1st of March after all. I'm going to get this uploaded as quick as I can because I want to get it uploaded on the 1st of March because that's the day I officially promised it. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow where hopefully we can finish off the Doom Patrol series there. Anyway guys, that'll be all from me. I'll see you next time, and of course, for the next Q&A, 1,300 is the next target. And it looks like we are getting close to that goal. Till next time, peace.